Shalom and welcome. For those of you out there who say that you are broke and you really can't get involved in the cryptocurrency space, hear me out. The Bible makes us to understand that a good name is better than any amount of wealth. What does that really translate into? The worth of a man isn't just how much he has in his pocket or maybe in a bank account, okay? It also has to do with a name. So if you have built a name for yourself, when I say name, I'm not talking about the name of a rich man. I'm talking about the name of a rich man up here. That means you have reputation, okay? If you have built that over time, one of the things you can do is source out finance from different places. What do I mean by this? Maybe you have just a $50 and you really can't get involved in a grand style, and it's also disadvantageous because you can only invest, say, maybe in one project. At the end of the day, you have exposed to just one project, so your risk is not properly spread. You don't have a good risk-reward ratio. But when you start to use, say, this good name, okay? When you start to use that and you can source from different persons, say another $25, another $30, another $50, when you can do all of this, what happens is that there's something called a synergistic effect. That means by the time you get these different portions and get involved in different projects, okay, you spread your risks across the board and also improve your risk reward ratio. And what happens is that at the end of the day, the product or the some benefit that you get from that is greater than if you should, say, aggregate the different individual benefits having invested into those projects just by yourself and this other person by himself and this other person by himself, okay? So that is it. You can do it that way. And another thing you should know is they are airdrops which are free. For example, I just posted an airdrop in the Telegram group, okay? By the way, I'm going to be leaving a link to that Telegram group in the description section. So if you're interested, you can join it. One of the main reasons why I created that group is so that we can have a one-on-one discussion. Perhaps you have a difficulty in understanding something. You can easily get to me. I can easily get to you. I won't be reaching out to you, but if you should write me, then yeah, I'll definitely be responding to you way quicker and better than if it's on YouTube. So that is it. Something like I recently fell on a certain project called Pig, and it's a major player in the deepin space. They haven't yet launched their coin, but I believe that particular one is really going to be massive because we are seeing a lot of deepin projects driving towards that. Deepin is just simply anyway, just go Google it. I don't want to make this video unnecessarily long. Basically, where you can source out a certain actual resources that you have, such as your internet bandwidth or maybe hard drive space, your unused car, and so on and so forth, okay? Yeah, something like that. Like a little bit like Airbnb, okay? So this is a major project. They are going to do an airdrop, which is confirmed. It hasn't yet launched, but they have something called kind of like another project that is related to it, which if you have 2,000 of those coins in your wallet, then you're going to have an airdrop for Pig. But the trouble is, one of those coins right now is worth about $1. So we are talking about something like $2,000. Very few people can have that to invest, particularly going just into one single project. So that's the way what I'm talking about can play for you or somebody out there, whereby you can get, say, 10 people who can source a $200, or maybe 20 people who can source a $100. That same $100, if they held it, it's not going to really do much for them, right? But if these 20 people come together, bring this amount, put it and stake it for this project and have that airdrop, trust me, it's definitely going to be big. I have tested this by myself, not because I didn't have at the time enough to invest for myself, but I had a couple of people around me who wanted to get involved, but they didn't have a decent amount that they could get involved and also lacked the technical knowledge, okay? So I got them together and then we try to set up something for them, and so far it's been great. And I believe that by the end of this bull run, it's even going to be way bigger than it is right now. That is it, guys. There are free airdrops that you can participate in, and I'm going to keep dropping some of those in the Telegram group. Also, do make sure that you do some research, find out things on Twitter, find out things on YouTube, and you're going to be ahead of, say, 90 or 80% of the people. Okay, just make sure that you get involved. Don't sleep on this. God bless you. See you next time, and I'll keep bringing you these videos. Don't forget to hit that like button if this video brought some value to you, and to also turn on the notification bell. Lastly, please subscribe to the channel. It's one of the best gifts you can give me. God bless you. See you next time. Bye bye.